What is going on, boys and girls? Welcome back to another video. Hello if this is the first time finding the channel. So once again, the Diecast gods are looking down on us in this heat wave. Again, 30 something degrees. It's been warm taking photos of these, let me tell you. However, some of the stuff that's in front of me, absolutely mind-blowing. The quality, what they are, the TV stuff, the Jerry Anderson stuff is always desirable things to find. And that Hot Wheels Rumbler set, oh my goodness, that's probably one of the rarest things I've had this year or in a long, long time. I've never had one in the 16 years. I've never had that set before. I don't think it's going to be around long. Boys and girls, let's flip this around and let's get into this video. So yeah, boys and girls, let's get into this video. Oh my goodness. Where do we even start? As you can see, firstly, let's just notice all the wonderful bright colors that we can see bouncing around in front of us. I know we say in these videos, but wow, that's all I'm going to say. Actually, let's start down here because I don't even want to dicks. I want to go here. I want to go there. I especially want to go there. So let's start on the front here with these Matchbox. So there are some stunning Superfast models in front of me with one or two non-Superfasts. But look at these, the Mercedes-Benz in that color, the Mercury, the Rolls-Royces, the Alfa Romeo. Do you know, there are just some perfect examples here. I love the Type 3 Volkswagen in that color. I also have the lighter pink color on the store currently, so you've got choices. The ISO Griffo, you might notice as well. A little bit of dust on some of these. Haven't cleaned them properly yet. That's going to be when I take photographs of them. But you've got the Mercury police car there. You've got the wildlife truck, the Ford truck. Look at that. Another absolute beauty. Some Lotus Europas. Nice to see them in both different colors. Just wipe a little bit of dust off there. What is your preference? Do you prefer it in blue or purple? You let me know. Another convertible Rolls Royce. I know, you can go weeks and weeks not having any, and all of a sudden 3 of them pop up in the same collection. Another Rolls Royce Silver Shadow over here. The Mercedes 230 SL. I always love this little MG 1100, and that's a popular, desirable model in all fairness. Again, a little bit dusty. I do apologize. But yeah, that always seems to be desirable. It's nice to have this Ford in the green color as well. And of course, super fast. I love that. And the artwork on all these super fast boxes, you don't need me to tell you about it. But the bay window that we've got here as well. Oh, I love this camper with a plastic pop-up roof there. Absolutely gorgeous. To be fair, I love it in blue. I love it in orange. And I got both in stock at the moment. So you've got choices. But yeah, that is wonderful. An early bay window like that. Beautiful. You got the Tojo here. You got another Ford. There's the other Rolls. And of course, the field car. These Matchbox, I think we've sped through that quite quickly, haven't we? But they are wonderful. And then just to the left of the Matchbox, we've got a lovely Norev model, a Chevrolet Corvette, the Monza, which of course was one of the world's most unsafest vehicles, or the slightly earlier one in this was. I love Corvettes in real life, and I love Norev models. I think these are brilliant. They're so underrated, and you think that's a plastic model to survive this amount of time and not having that body completely warped or damaged or cracked. That is well, yeah, it is really mint in the box. The model is gorgeous. A little bit of wear on the box, but the box is held up so well. Look, original Norev sticker on there as well. This is stunning. That deserves to go to, well, any collection really, doesn't it? But that is just wonderful. Oh, the paperwork underneath it as well. I love that. That's going to be so hard for me not to keep, I'll be honest with you. Just behind there then, there's loads of loose as well, right? I'll do the loose first, just so you can see. You get a little bit of teaser of the loose there. Various conditions. There's actually, let me just stand up. There's actually some really, really nice things in here, in all fairness. Also some played with stuff. But even the played with stuff is not stuff you see every day. Look at that, 15 quid he paid for that. Some lovely French dinky stuff in here. There's Batmobiles. There's all sorts. Even these, they're all French dinky. As you can see as well, you've got Triumph Minic in here. That happened. It's a good job it's one of the played with models, but the rear of that actually fell off. Nothing happened, YouTube. You're all right. But, you know, the French dinky truck here as well. Is that the bridge truck? Chrysler Imperial. To be fair, some of these loose are actually in really nice condition. They shouldn't be like this, but this is how they arrived. I didn't load them up like this. This is how they were waiting for me. Oh, look at this. You've got Saint in here. You've even got the little Bond bug in here as well. I pay for that. 25. That's nice though. Honestly, even the caravans are really nice, aren't they? And there's 2 of the caravans here. Look, French dinky. Stunning. This is the sort of stuff where that adds up, really, doesn't it? El Camino as well. Oh, and the Jolly as well. Fiat Jolly has its original roof. We had an animal out or something. That looks like, well, that's Clarence, isn't it? You can see by his eyes, he's just missing his glasses. But original one. The Jolly does have his roof there as well. El Camino, I personally love that model. Always have. I'd love a real one. That ain't gonna happen though, not unless you win the lottery. And as we go over this side then, you can see there's more loose here. Some really nice examples in there. And again, stick with me. Some of these need to be in boxes. So we pay for that, £18. That's a lovely example. These especially are so nice. 65, I ain't gonna be charging that much, but that's a colour you don't see every single day. Look, the Performing Poodles as well. Again, original. And it's got the small platform behind. Another Bond Bug, Sam's Car, Spot On Truck, Tekno Denmark. Batmobile's nice. 2 Batmobiles. This one's got a chip out the window. What do you pay for that? I'm curious now. See, you're seeing this with me for the first time. That was 45. And what was this one? Because this one is actually really nice. I can see suspension's gone flat. Blade does work. Again, similar sort of money. Always nice to have. But yeah, these loose are really nice, actually. These need to be, I think he said when he bought these, they came from a collection, 45. And he had to pay the same price on them as box ones, but they just didn't have boxes. But that's nice as well, isn't it? The little safari one here. That's beautiful. So that's those. Then, Triumph Minic people, have I got you covered? Because you have a selection of Minics here. All these are actually boxed with cars in as well. As you can see, you've got these here. Double-decker bus is nice. Also, it's nice to have the lorry in there. That's a more desirable one. Loads of loose cars. That colour you don't see as much. Loads and loads. Boats. And I said some of this stuff has been laid up for so long. You got all that. Then you got all this. I haven't even gone through all that properly. I literally take people on their word, but you got them there. Then, stick with me. You've got a lovely selection of things here. There's a lot of Corgi rockets. There's just junior stuff in here. Some really nice things in here, in all fairness. They're all in little clear cases. That's lovely. That's an earlier one, isn't it? That little Dinky. How small that scale is as well. I love the Capri set. My prices are going to be similar to what's on some of these, to be honest. Look at that. Square body Chevy. Colt Sievers. I'm the only stuntman. Is that how it went? I used to love watching it with my dad as a kid, though. But the Capri set is nice. Purple Capri. Desirable. Monkey Mobile. There's actually some really nice models in there. Excited to go through those properly. But where were we? Back down. So yeah, this Gamma truck here, it is gorgeous. I adore that. I've never seen one, okay? Never ever seen one, so I need to do some research on it. But it's in stunning condition. You can change the angle of that as well with that little metal piece. Of course, the Corgi comma here, the film one. White interior, really nice example. DB6 model is nice. Box is a little bit FB, I would say. That's an inside joke for me and my old man. But yeah, that's not the best. The box is, and it's got a couple of cracks. Presentable, and if you've got a different case, switch it over. No problem at all. I'd probably price that around about a loose model. You've got the Dinky 308, so the lovely Leyland tractor in orange. That's a desirable one. The Bedford TK, the Castrol box van. I've always loved that model. I mean, literally, for the last 16 years of doing this, if not longer. Wonderful. You've got a lovely French Dinky bus here as well. That's gorgeous. You normally see this in red, not green, but look at the Pepsi Cola livery on this. That's a completely original example. That is actually really nice. Then you've got Joe 90 sitting behind here. That is gorgeous with a nice box, and of course the inner polystyrene is with it too. You've got a lovely Spectrum Pursuit vehicle, again in great condition. That's all there as well. Just keeping with the theme of Jerry Anderson. Look at this Lady Penelope. I've paid hundreds for this model just because look at the condition of it. Look at the box. It's got all the parts. And they are just, well, I've noticed over the last couple of years especially, well, Jerry Anderson always been popular, hasn't it? but it's starting to pick up more and more and more. So I had to have it. Low-key Jerry Anderson over here at the Secret Service. So the Gabriel Model T there. That's nice. Important that it's got the windscreen in there as well. And there's different versions you can get with this. This is a little bit dusty. I haven't cleaned it. But you can also get it with a yellow steering wheel. But that's quite nice. Then, I'd say, let's do the back row first. So, we have the Green Hornet, the Chrysler Imperial there. That is wonderful. A lot of these have paperwork, etc. As they should, as you would like to find. Next to that, we've got the James Bond Toyota 2000 GT. I absolutely love a real one of those. Never going to happen. Very expensive car, so the model will do. But look at how vibrant the colours are as well. Even on the James Bond Aston Martin here, that's a stunning example. That really, really is wonderful. It's got secret instructions, etc. You've got the Man from U.N.C.L.E. here. Again, lovely model. So every time I see him, I always just think of Ducky off NCIS. But that's a lovely one. Then the Avengers set. Now, this is something a little bit special. The Gift Set 40. Another one I had to pay a lot of money for. The wheels, to me, are very odd. Because you've got yellow wheels all around, apart from one rear, which is unpainted. So I think that's a factory error. But also, look at the wheels on the Lotus Elan, on Emma Peel's Elan. That's a hard hub to find on the Lotus Elan. So that is a really nice model. Yeah, that's beautiful, actually. 267 original Batmobile, first issue. Gorgeous, look at it. I love the 60s Batmobile. Again, great artwork. Those colours, I hope you can just see it back home, how much they're literally bouncing. I love them. Sticking with the theme of Corgi, you've got a box Bond bug as well. So if you want a box runner, you know we're going to do it. Look at the artwork. Oh, wow. I love that. That's very cool. You've got a lovely little mini here as well in the green. Again, with the artwork, I just think that's brilliant. I was actually playing around with a real 1970s. It was actually a Morris Mini 1000 automatic today. How small it was, but how roomy it was inside still blows my mind. You got World of Worcester over here. Box is a little bit tight. Model is really nice. The Oldsmobile hiding down there is mint in the box. The Rover is really nice in the box. And the Mini Marcus is also nice in the box. So you've got some nice Golden Jack options there, haven't you? If you wanted to play about with it, take the wheels off, etc. Beautiful. In front of that, then, we've got the lovely Gift Set 31. It is all there as well. There he is. He's just having a bit of a lie down. Too many whiskies early on in the afternoon, I think. But lovely. It's nice to have that. It's not a perfect set. It's got some paint chips on there, as you can see on the Buick. But it's a very nice, presentable set. It's all original. If you want to spend a little time just to put the wires back in on that. They're so fiddly, aren't they? But the artwork on this as well is always one that I've just, yeah, I love that. I can't help it. I really, really do. And then we're into a Dinky Dublo here. Nice example. The 154 two-tone, desirable. Very nice. Correct colour spot. You've got the 40 Riley here. You've got the 234 Ferrari. Look at the condition on some of these. The 176. That box is annoying me being upside down. Mind, it's not the same as the others. The A105 is gorgeous. The Nash Rambler. You've got the Carmen Gear sitting in here as well. That's actually really nice. And this is the French Dinky version of it as well. Slightly different to the British. You can tell the difference. The Corgi bus as well is nice. And it's the Corgi Toys livery. So that's always nice to have. The 138 Hillman Imp, as you can see. Gorgeous. The 175 Hillman as well. That two-tone stuff, always desirable. But that's lovely. The 110 Aston Martin. The 166 Sunbeam. The French Dinky Renault Dauphine. I love that model. And look at the Austin. Look at it. Just look at the condition on some of these. They are gorgeous. That are, yeah, we're going to pick it up, aren't we? The Somerset. I love it. Completely original. Look at that. Stunning. And you've got the 24J Alfa Romeo Coupe. Is very nice. And also, in the previous video, I had a Vauxhall Viva in that colour. And I was like, I haven't had one of these for so long. It sold pretty much straight away when it went on to eBay. And what's the chances? Week on, next collection, same colour blue pops up. Blows my mind. The Austin 7 there. You've got the Saint as well. And the Dodge Q Fargo here. But yeah, what a wonderful collection that I genuinely am excited about. And don't worry, I haven't forgot either. I was just going to do a little bit of a pan in to this, because this is without a doubt is the most expensive thing here on this table, and I paid a lot of money for it. I've never had one. Find one again. That's all I can say. find one again. Original Hot Wheels Rumblers gift set. Oh, look at these. And I think that is the most desirable one in this collection. That is fully original. Honestly, that has blown my mind. Blown my mind so much. We took the Toyota out. That's all right. We'll pick it up in a minute. There we go. No damage was done. But yeah, that Rumbler set literally blown my mind, boys and girls. So there we go, boys and girls. Once again, thank you for tuning in to another video. I really, really appreciate it. Honestly, I'm speechless with some of the stuff that's in front of me. Oddly, you know, you get the James Bond occasionally or the Batmobile occasionally, but to have the full range of the TV stuff and of course the Jerry Anderson stuff as well. Wow, that's all I can say. It is hot though. I'm boiling, I'll be honest with you. But yeah, if you could choose one thing here on the table, what would you choose? Drop it down in the comments below. And don't forget, it's all for sale on the eBay store, Jones Vintage World. That's where you will find it. Boys and girls, thank you very much for tuning in to another video. I really appreciate it. Well, you know what to do. I'm going to be there, and I hope you are too. So until next time, boys and girls, happy collecting.